Welcome, Taurus, to your August 28th through the 31st reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, here we go. Almost September. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Best message for Taurus. Seemed like a really long month this time, guys. I know I say these months usually go by really fast, but I feel like August went really slow. Maybe it was because I was actually working, because I actually work now, so maybe that's just changing everything around. That's why these readings are a little late, guys. I have a full-time job now, so it's kind of like, okay, here we go. That could be a huge possibility while everything seems so slow to get anything done, but then I come to do these and it feels like I don't have enough time. Yeah, it's like welcome to the real world again. Okay, so we have honoring the path, and we have the intuition is open for the manifestation with the playing it safe. Creative endeavor, good, because I need some creative endeavor. I've been feeling depleted with the conscious lack of, whoa. Well, at least there's no stuck energy, whoop whoop on that one. And the ascended masters having this, these are your angel spirit guides and everybody pushing you to keep going forward. So I love that. Okay. So, interesting reading as always. So let's dig into this and see what's going on. It's saying you're honoring the path right now, Taurus. You know exactly where you're going and you know where you want to be. Any kind of gigs or anything that you have, there's a lot of things opening up at this moment. Your intuition is sparking, and keep manifesting. Right now is a beautiful time for manifestation for you. Playing it safe, yeah, you probably do want to play it safe a little bit until you can figure out exactly where you're going. But I also love to play it safe because if you look at it with the intuition, then that just means you're just kind of like just chilling, right? As you're using your intuition and gut feelings, so that way you can let the creativity just start sparking. So, not taking any terrible risks, not doing anything, just kind of intuitively kicking back, kind of looking and observing. This, to me, actually, for a Taurian, it feels more observing. Tauruses are just great observers. So, to me, the playing safe just kind of like kicking back, observing the situation of what's going on around you, Taurus. Right? Because Taurus don't want to leap or do anything until you know it's safe to do so. Don't like mistakes. They're going to happen. But if we can at least observe what's going on around us more than anything, we can try not to make as many horrible mistakes than just jumping, off the cliff. Right? That way you can change things up and then you can charge right in, right when you see when things are ready. With a conscious lack of, it does feel like there is something going on, and that's why you have to use your intuition, because you feel like there's something that's lacking within knowledge. Something is going on around you, Taurus, and you're not sure exactly what it is that's going on around you, so you have to use your intuition to figure out what the heck is it that I'm missing to this situation. Let's chill out and figure it out. Then that creativity can open up if you have any creative blocks or any of the, imagination, anything that can bring things together. And that's really what it is, because you don't want to be stuck. So the best way to not be stuck or get wishy-washy about the situation or get confused is to just kind of play it safe, watch and observe. I'm going to say right now we're going to play it owl right now, using the owl, because I would say that if Taurus was anything in the world, it would be some kind of predator bird that sits up, watches before they make a move. Owl, hawk, whatever you want, whatever bird you like, right? The ascended masters over here, though, you do have the divine, we're just going to leave it there, spirit and the divine, pushing you into the right direction. And as we love this is because your intuition is open, so you're divinely guided by the ascended masters. So you definitely have that push from the divine telling you this is what you need to do. This also opens that creative endeavor for the third eye going straight into the crown chakra, and that is also good because it is a spirit card. So that way you can feel like you are more in touch with the divine as you are definitely becoming more creative. And then of course you can speak as well. So actually there's a throat chakra involved in that as well, right? Because of the creativity. If something needs to be spoken, then you can use that piece as well. Okay, so, but what is it? Why are we honoring the path? Because it's saying you're establishing some kind of new, maybe creative project, discovering something new that's bringing you kind of some kind of great joy, Taurus, something that you want that's going to square off with you. We have this beautiful Uranus coming through, which does very, very good with Taurus, right? Uranus and Taurus, they like each other. So, and why? Because it's going to spark all this creativity within us, making this all these beautiful new changing of things going around. Just watch for any kind of confrontations. Oh God. From other people around you. Not you, Taurus. People around you. We've had a lot of that this month. Because we have the Aries coming in to the Venus, or to the Leo, with the Venus, with the Neptune. Oh my gosh, right? Right? We've talked about all that. And here it is again with the Neptune. Because why? But the good thing about the intuition is it's going to spark up your compassion, and it's going to really get your emotions really going. But you really want that King of Wands, or King of Cups, excuse me. And you might even be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, some kind of water sign. This is a Piscean card for me. But it's definitely showing that you're intuitively going exactly where you need to be on a compassion level. So you might even feel like you're a little more compassionate than normal. But this is necessary for your victory. It's also necessary for you to use those emotions to open up your third eye and to use your intuition so that you can understand and have clarity. Patience is going to be needed, which is interesting. Taurus is going to use patience. That's the only way we can use it, though, when we're playing it safe. Because the only way we can observe is that's when the only time we actually really have patience, right, guys? Because that's when I'm going to say, I'm going to sit over here intently, patiently, and watch and see how this plays out and how this pans out. Otherwise, we're not very good with patience. There has to be patience to understanding. With the Page of Wands, and this is because you want to know what direction you're going to actually be traveling towards. Yeah, and it has to be truthful. It has to be justified, and it has to be fair. Is it fair? Right? Is this justified? Is this going to establish what I absolutely need to have? Right? So definitely want to make sure that you are doing those things that you need to do, and making sure that your mood is in the right area. And when we see the cups over here, it's saying we're in the right mood. There's no pissy. There's no stubborn. There's nothing. There's compassion, nurturing, and just cool and relaxed right now, which is very, very good. For the 10 of Coins, well, so the conscious lack of understanding in what you're doing is actually has to do with the satisfactory of, it could be money. It could be anything, whatever you feel the satisfactory is that you need with the 10 of Coins. So a lot of you, it could be finances. But I'll leave it to anything. Could be love, could be whatever you're looking at, Taurus. Something that you felt like you were going backwards from, something that you felt was in a delay, was not moving, and now you need to really figure out why it's not moving, why is it not going the way I want it to go, and how do I continue to get it there? And why is this conscious lack of understanding, how the heck am I going to do this? That's annoying. But with the New World over here, it's saying, because I'm not going to allow this to get me stuck, I am going to keep moving and find the truth within the situation. I'm definitely going to make a cycle change. Wow. Yeah, it has to. You have to complete it to get to where you need to be. With the Ascended Masters, it's going to end up bringing you, and they're pushing you into two different directions. So now you have to figure out which way you're going to go, the left or the right. Because these choices and decisions are going to be thrown at you towards the end of the month, my friends. Okay, and then you're going to say, okay, well, you know what? Number one, I'm not going to be depressed. Number two, I am going to take the bull by the horns over here, and I'm going to do the things that I want. Watch, though, at the end of the month for rebellious energy. Now, this one is actually going to be you. Why? Because you're going to end up becoming a little more stubborn. Now, not here, but now going into September, you may feel a little more rebellious. You may feel a little more stubborn as you start to move. Why? Because now you have a greater understanding of what the heck is going on, how you're going to get to someone, right? Still watch somebody else for arguing, though, no matter what. I do see that. Be careful of that. But over here, definitely you're going to not want to put up with other people's BS as you're trying to move, right? Because you're still trying to honor the path that you have. Do not allow them to get under your skin is a good way of saying that. And you can become a little more stubborn in that situation. And that's the assertiveness, though, that Taurus has, to be able to be eager to switch that up, to get to that new beginning, right? Because now you're going to actually start moving, guys. Look, you're no longer playing it safe. You're no longer sitting down observing. You're now taking action. You're now moving. You took the bull by the horns over here. You said, okay, let's go. Start moving. And now you're ready to jump. You're ready to take that leap of faith because now you know where you're going. When that happens, you know exactly where you're going and how you're going to get it done. So be careful of those who want to try to, to get into the way, because you will, 100% run them over. And you're going to run them over here anyways. See, as you're moving, because literally these two cards came out. So that's why I said be careful of rebelliousness, because you're going to run them over. That's a fast-moving card. After you are done running people over and getting to where you need to be, you're going to slow down and then just continuously keep going to where you need to be, right? So then you're taking a slower pace. But when you jump, you're going to jump right at it. If anybody's in the way, heaven forbid. If a Libra is in the way, they're getting ran over. I don't care who it is. They're definitely going to get run over. Because you're on a professional, successful, you're going to be like a hurricane. Can we just put it that way? So, yeah, you're definitely not going to allow anyone to tell you what to do now, Taurus, because now you know where you're supposed to go. But there's still going to be a lot of generosity coming off of you, because no matter what, you're a very generous sign. But that has to be after. That has to be once you start slowing down. So if people are trying to say, hey, can you do this for me and that for you? You're like, not now, I'm trying to do something. And then they keep trying to push. Man, that's going to happen to somebody. I keep hearing it. You're going to keep pushing and you're going to push them out of the way. So you have to wait until I do something. Jiminy, let me have a first paycheck. And then you'll come back and say, okay, I got the money. You needed what now? What did you need? Okay, I got that. Just hold on, okay? Jeez. But definitely. And that's, because you become a little more prosperous. You have the prosperous. You're just waiting for the rebirth area of the success within the situation. But you have to wait for this progress to happen first, and this promotion or this getting to where you need to be over here. And then you'll return right back to the passion that you have and the compassion. I'm going to say nurturing more than anything, because I think with Taurus, I think the word nurture that comes off the Empress is the best word for Taurus. Okay, so, but yeah, there it is. Be careful of those who want to argue with you, because then all of a sudden they want to argue and then what? Kind of cold shoulder the situation, but you're going to end up in emperor mode no matter what. So, but you have to get to these places first before you can really do anything else. So this is just definitely going to be a time of observation before you make the grand leap in the grand finale for the new month. I see a lot of victory over here. Just really watch this person who can get underneath your skin. It feels like they want something from you that you just can't get right now. And even if you have it, you still have a shift in focus of what you need. So they have to wait. Okay? They need a little more patience. Okay? And that was it for you, Taurus. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.